Hello, YouTube. This is the Gentleman Scholar. As Bob would say, truck piper. Bob would say, it's time I got off my backside and did a pipe video. First thing is, in case you've been wondering, Bill is recovering perfectly. He got out of the hospital a week ago yesterday. He was only in there for 2 days. He went in on a Thursday and came out on a Saturday afternoon. And he had trouble getting around at first, but then he just gradually started healing and getting better and better and better. And it's gone like clockwork, really, which is, I'm glad, because compared to the double spine operation and the double rehab clusterfuck of 2016, this has been a cakewalk. It's not without its hiccups, but it's gone pretty well. Excuse me. And as the story continues, what did I want to say? Oh, yes. It helped that we didn't wait till the pain got so unbearable that we had to call an ambulance to get us into 911 this time. And then have to basically say the pain is so bad that you need a hospital room. This time we kind of planned for it, which was good because it's kind of unlike all the other stuff that we did. Well, Bill's, I'm the same way. If something's wrong, you just don't want to admit something's wrong, so you just don't go to the doctor, and the pain gets unbearable, and then next thing you know, you're calling 911, and you're in the ER, which is like a limbo of nothingness, where you wait forever. So this time, we went to, always go to urgent care first. There's less of a wait. If there's something wrong that you're not sure about, go to urgent care first, and then they'll start looking around for doctors for it, and then refer you to someone else, which is what happened here. That kicked us off. Had to do with his veins and everything like that. So they just sent him back to Dr. Fury, someone who operated on him 20 years ago, and that's where it went. So we did all the prep work, appointments, and everything else. Heart stress tests, the whole thing. Kind of a pain in the ass to do those medical appointments, but it beats the alternative of running to the emergency room in crisis mode. So he's doing pretty well. So he's pretty much almost back to normal right now. Okay, we're going a little bit. I want to do a couple shout outs. A couple people I found. Theological Piper. He's coming back to the YTPC after a brief absence. He wants to get back into pipes and tobaccos, and he's done about 2 videos. So give him a check out. He's got low subscription numbers. And a really cool discovery I made. They've been around for about the past month. Excuse me. This bastard doesn't want to stay lit. The second one is called Smokes, Jokes, and Pipe Dreams. They look to be like 2 lads from Manchester, England. They kind of co-share a channel. One does one segment, and they look to be really good friends, if not brothers. One does one segment, gives you a little bit of history, smokes his pipe. He does, for example, the last couple of videos I saw, he did the history of lighters, and then he'll pass it up to his, I believe it's Bob and Giz. And then Giz gives you his take on whatever, and if they're not sitting together doing a double act, they're passing it back and forth, and they end up doing these, like, they're not really, they're not really into like serious pipe review and pipe smoke, and they're just there to have a laugh, which is really, let's face it, pretty refreshing. They're just there to smoke their pipes, have a laugh, have a drink, tell bad northern Mancunian dad jokes, and I love them to death. So Smokes, Jokes, and Pipe Dreams and Theological Piper, check them out. Hold on. I'll get this lit. I swear to God I will. As always, Truckin' Piper Bob does great videos. Pipe Bear Gary just did another one. He's a natural storyteller about how he was protected from, well, a pack of wild dogs on a, I think it was a Navajo reservation. If I get the nation wrong, please forgive me. But yeah, Gary's a natural storyteller. Other than that, I think things are calm. It looks like I'm going back to work in October. I got my next month's schedule, and I already threw every single last trip on the open board, which means people can pick them up if they want to. I don't have to fly that many hours to like make my bills every month. Thankfully, been flying for that long. I've been pretty much working the A221 plane exclusively because it's small. It's got a galley in the back. You never have more than 100 people on board each plane, so it's pretty ideal. And I'm fairly senior, so I can pretty much hold whatever I want, and I'm senior enough to hide in the back, so it's a win-win. I may not know much about tobaccos, but I know I do like the Norman Rockwell series. So other than that, until I resume work again, it's basically like get the house ready for winter. Down below I have a stack of wood I have to put tarp around. Tomorrow I'm cleaning out the stove, the wood stove. And I've done it enough times with my husband where I think I know what to do, but I'm not really good with tools, so he'll know to keep his distance away. Oops. He'll know to keep his distance while I'm messing around with the screws and trying to get the flue down and getting the broom, getting the steel brush up there to clear the soot away. We burn dry wood, so we won't have to worry about too much creosote. So, listen to me. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Can you believe that? Incredible. Did something right. Also making, as I live in this region, my famous Boston baked beans recipe tomorrow, which is really Bill's recipe, which I just kind of I modify, really. That's all. Make it a little hotter, just a tiny little bit hotter than it needs to be. Just give it a little zing. That's all. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to the YTPC for all of your wishes, and thank you to all my subscribers. I feel very honored to be part of this community. And I know I don't, by the way, happy Smoke Rings Day yesterday for who participated. I know I'm not the type of person who, I kind of exist out on the, what's the word I'm looking for? on the, not the periphery, that's it. Here's the YTPC, and I kind of exist on the periphery of it. I'm consistent enough to hopefully get an audience, but and I'm just really bad at participating at VRs and everything like that. I'm just too lazy and I'm too scatterbrained to remember the dates and everything like that. So that's as simple as that. Laziness. One of the seven deadly sins? Sloth. Anyway, I just want to say hello. Please go check out Smoke Jokes and Pipe Dreams and Theological Piper. They need to get those. They need more subscribers. They need more of an audience, and they're really worth your time. Take care, and we'll speak to you soon.